I mean, yeah, I'm talking about a bit about my elder brother. We were so impressed because whenever you talk to him, even when we were doing our masters in economics, he would have a detailed answer to some really complicated economic concepts even. Or then when I started following international political economy or international governance, I mean, my elder brother would always have a very learned perspective. And so we are kind of, Ahmed and me really realize that we are just troopers of uh, our elder brother, so we should be behaving really well while we are in front of him. But that's so it's just amazing, this relating my elder brother Yusuf Harun with Star Talk and somebody as wise as Neil deGrasse Tyson. Uh, having having said this, I'll make a little bit. This is kind of a there will be a series of these videos. Then let me start from kind of a challenge at how I understand physics most simply, and then interact with Microsoft Copilot. I mean, there is that so universe. This episode really discussed that the Big Bang. I mean, how really to know that Big Bang happened, but most importantly, what was before Big Bang? And it was kind of said that or maybe Big Bang might before Big Bang there might be another universe, but then how come? So I have worked on it a few weeks back when I was having a discussion with Microsoft Copilot to write yet another textbook. Imagine, I mean, where I was representing physics through the movements of my hand. Now let's say uh, this is a spatial horizon. If I move something else, let's assume it's kind of an asteroid or whatever, some kind of a physical law or some quantum aspect. You would say if I point it here, it will move like this, right? I mean, it's not, it's some kind of really not a, it's a Big Bang in a sense that uh, Big Bang is, it starts uh, from smaller spatial horizon to a wider spatial horizon. So it's not really Big Bang. But then let's wonder that what was before Big Bang. Now, if I if I could, through any quantum aspect, stretch some, let's say, particle of light or whatever, some, which might have caused Big Bang, it will suddenly would be making yet again another horizon, a stable horizon, and then if I move this, it will be like this. So, what did I prove? It's cyclical. Maybe we are living in the past. Big Bang already happened, and yet again, this Hindu mythology especially, the cyclical repetition of the universe and intelligent life as such. I mean, it's good. I mean, you can understand a lot of physics through your hands. If I have written an article about octagon floors through, let's say, if I'm doing like this, if you there is nothing but hexagon. If you my thumb point, this finger point below and then my wrist, it's an hexagon. And then if I open a portal in space and time, let's say it's a stargate. Now you can see the space between my thumb and the index fingers. If I connect those, through saying that these are imaginary space and time, the portals, physics of portals, is an octagon. So it's just basic, I have learned some lot of. So I hope that I have given a great cue to start from. So now, let me try to be as funny as. I mean, I cannot be as knowledgeable, of course, as the host of Startup, but I could be a funny person. So let me switch to Punjabi and then maybe translate it later what I am saying. So today, before talking in Punjabi, I wrote yet another very brief booklet where I would represent this, that, maybe let's assume I have this metaphysical experience that I am now at the top of the Milky Way. I'm standing there and spend, let's say, 10 days, assuming Earth days. So what would be, am I as represented to supernatural powers? I'm a superhuman being, a demigod, a Greek that represented the story, one of the greatest story of represented in Greek mythology. Yeah, I could have done that. Maybe because I'm going to the gym, and I might fake it, but it's not possible in 21st century, and neither it would be possible in 20th century. So, because simple, there are better images, better perspective.